games. It's the Big East and the Big Ten. BTN basketball is presented by April Air. Villanova against Purdue. Let's get it going. Tip is controlled by Purdue, and the home team will have the ball first. Talked to Matt Painter before the game, talked to Jay Wright. Both said the same thing. We're going to do what we do best, and hopefully we don't have to be the first to make an adjustment and the first bucket of the game. And here come the Boilermakers. Vincent Edwards fires up a three. Not there. Thompson rising high, but it is Jalen Brunson. Be a great point guard matchup tonight. Brunson kicks it to the corner, and Booth buries the three.
Oh, and you see a quick pressure that ball hard.
Brunson probes, finds Jenkins. Jenkins on the take now. Great inside-outside work by the Cats. The wee hours of the morning, about 40 tents were pitched outside this stadium. Thompson hits a three, a soft roll into the net. Jenkins draws the double team. Shot clock down to 8. Good pass, good hit to the rack, and a foul. Haas called for the foul as suspended. This is his first game back. A 3-game suspension, so his first game of the season as Swanigan buries the three. A big man with some shooting touch. Smotherman kicks it out. Here's Matthias cross court. Vincent Edwards. And Edwards rises up and hits. That's over a big man. In Darrell Reynolds shoots that over. And now the Boilers will set it up. Crowd goes quiet for him. Now a turnover. Brunson on the pick. And Brunson all the way in. Finishes at the rim. Now he took that back seat to Arcidiacono last year. But it feels like what could be a breakthrough year for Brunson. There's a good answer. Dakota Matthias schedule this year. John and I will be in Iowa City on Thursday. Seton Hall and Iowa's the Gather tip-off games continue. Got a great week with terrific matchups. Bridges into the game and announces his presence. Brunson will set the point guard. And that'll put the ball in the hands of Phil Booth, who had such a great Final Four last year. Not just the semifinal game in the blowout of Oklahoma, but then went for a career-high 20 against North Carolina. Shot clock down to 3. Booth with the up fake. On the take he goes. And Hart in there. Count the basket. Josh Hart for defense. Smotherman trying to check the supremely athletic Mikal Bridges. Reynolds inside, using the body well, and gets it to go as the shot clock. Nice. I mean, black and white stripes always fitting. Yeah, let's see if you checked the clock. Just
I mean, looks like a 0 to me. It looks like a 0 to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, I'm only good at slow-mo replay. These guys have to get it right in real time, so I give them credit for blowing the whistle, getting over there and figuring that out. It looks like.
Well, if you're Matt Painter right now, you got Haas on the bench with 2 fouls. Swanigan has a foul. Edwards working inside. Swanigan comes away with it. And Swanigan is fouled. Boy, you just love the work that Swanigan gives you. That was reversed earlier. That's why the numbers changed on the 3-point totals. So trying to pull the Boilers within a point. And he's lost half as much as Caleb Swanigan.
But you know what? He still has that little wiggle to his game.
Josh Hart goes in. Oh, and a follow dunk by Darrell Reynolds.
It's all set up by Hart. Hart attack thing against Villanova. You don't think of kind of freak athletes as you see a backdoor cut, wide open layup for Vince Edwards. You think of Villanova, you don't think. All
5 starters for Villanova tonight played in all 40 games last year.
Wow.
For the Wildcats as Hart goes all the way in and scores the easy bucket. He has 8 at this point. And he is a player who can go for 25 to 30 at any point, especially with more freedom this year. Swanigan took the contact, still finishes. And Matt Painter is at guys work. I stayed away from that, but he's working really hard and taking a ton of contact. Hart draws the double team, kicks it to Bridges. And there's Reynolds, and that's going to be a fence. Reynolds hits the first.
Talk a little before the game, and we've said both teams are going to be completely different when it comes February.
Yeah, Swanigan with 2, Haas sitting on the bench with 2. Purdue has 6 team fouls, 4 of them coming from their massive front line. Edwards is...
Oh, they're kind of tweeners at the next level. I don't care about that. These are
10 points in their opener. And we put Edwards in that, but because of his size and his agility, his leaping ability, he is 6'8". He can handle himself down in the paint. And we're going to see a lot of them here. Quick take to the rim by Phil Booth. Balanced scoring by Villanova. Carson Edwards, he's been itching to get a shot off. That's his first try. Does have an assist. There's Jenkins. That is a very familiar spot, folks.
They've been coming back and helping on the press. There were 3 Boilermakers all the way on the front court. Got to get back and at least alleviate that pressure.
Swatted away by Reynolds. He runs it down himself, and Reynolds goes all the way in and scores it with the left hand. Defense to offense on his own. And Darrell Reynolds now with 8 points.
For Purdue, you got to get back to making the simple pass. Try to get the ball inside, space the defense a little bit. There you go.
Haas inside, no problem. Throws it down.
Once that Redwood gets positioned, you're not getting around them and you're not stopping them. All you can do is foul.
Haas now junior at 7-2, almost a turnover. Shot clock into single digits, and look at Hart go. And they're going to wave off the basket, so no shot. Foul's going to belong to Purdue. Bit of a backseat roll in the opener against Lafayette. Can't hit on the
aiming at advantages and what no advantage gained is. And they start to just let things go as a no call if there's no advantage games. And credit the officials for doing so.
Hart knifes his way in, takes on Haas, and that is going to be a foul on the big man. And that'll be his 3rd. And
he could turn it on. Put that foot on the gas.
Running into competition tonight, he has not seen in his basketball career. Swanigan with the left. Powers his way in, scores at the basket. He's got 9. Knifes his way with the right hand and the finish. Put a little English.
I hear any of that tweener talk. I mean, gosh.
Edwards, he goes strong. He can't hit with the left. Vincent Edwards cleans it up with a board. Here's Albrecht for 3. Hart pitches. Reynolds working inside on Swanigan. And there's Edwards, who kept it alive for Albrecht. Great play by the freshman. Inside to Swanigan, draws a double team, and for rim it goes. Villanova missing on their last 8 field goal attempts now. And it remains a 2-point Purdue deficit. Ball popping here, and Edwards rattles it home. Another 3 for the Boilermakers. Purdue has played uphill for a while. That is swatted off the glass. Count the basket. Swanigan got a piece.
Now, he wants a good set. He wants to see something happen on this offensive possession. A little bit of a cold streak here other than the Jalen Brunson layup.
Hart going strong against Swanigan. And the finish at the rim by Reynolds.
Taking him out of the play, and then Reynolds follows it up with a dunk.
Hart losing the handle, and a little bit of panic here, and a foul on Smotherman.
Play this game anymore. I would have fouled out in 2 minutes.
Hart's on the line. 100% free throw shooter a year ago. And he hits them both, gives him 13.
See the ranking, but come on, this is early season. These are 2 high-level teams playing very good basketball this early in the season.
Edwards to the hole, dumps it off. And 3 Wildcats on Swan. Just scored on a triple team that last possession. Shot clock is off. Nova looking for the final shot. Almost a turnover. Swatted away by Smotherman. And a chance for Purdue. This will count if it goes. And it goes! Oh, my God! P.J. Thompson from half court. Swanigan certainly performing well in the first half as we're underway in half number 2. All tied at 39. This game is tied because P.J. Thompson, the point guard with the ball in his hands, hit a half-court bank shot, and he opens up the scoring in half number 2. Here's Hart, 13 first-half points. Jenkins hit a 3 in a very familiar spot. Brunson and Booth into the starting lineup this season, and Brunson almost got away with a walk and a turnaround jumper. The lefty is on the board.
Just great patience. How many young guys get it?
A little short. He played a lot. He played 18 minutes in the first half, did Swanigan. To the hole. Hart flying and finishes that. Senior. Villanova brings back all that experience. Their rotation was 8 players last year. 6 of them are back this year as Hart goes to the rim again. And Josh Hart with 4 already in the second half. He's got 17 for the game.
Yeah, look, there's good offense, but there's also bad defense. At some point, Matt Painter's got to find out. You see Big against position. Great pass.
Oh, my goodness. Swanigan. Those 15 assists for Purdue. A good story for them here tonight. They've made 16 baskets and assisted on all but 1. Strong to the rack with a left. Reynolds lost it in the air, but then found it just in time to score.
But for Purdue, just keep them out of the paint. I mean, they're not getting into the paint to shoot layups every single time, but they're getting into the paint, just disrupting your defense.
Hard all over Vincent Edwards. Swanigan finds on the hole. And a finish. Basil Smother fouls.
And it's tough for post players because not only do you need to know where your defender is, you need to know where the help is.
Brunson finds Pascal, and Haas nowhere in sight, and he can do that. The transfer from Fordham, they're not. And here is Hart, 3-on-1. Hart kicks it, Bridges gives it right back to him, and a foul. And a chance at 3. We'll certainly remember that in the Big East.
A great look.
And Pascal working on Haas. The big body of presence in there. Thompson waiting on his big man. Now Edwards will set it up. Looking inside. Haas turns. And it goes. Count the basket. Haas puts up
3 bills to get back up.
So unlike that Kansas deep kick for Haas to get a foul on Hart, Hart has got him twice. So a little payback for Haas. Jenkins turns the corner, going strong to the hole, and finishes.
That's such a great offensive play. I mean, of course, that kind of effort down low. Jay Wright ought to be very happy with that.
Key stretch. Haas gets it in deep. Good pass by Matthias. Jenkins for the foul as Haas hits the first. 71% free throw shooter last year, averaged nearly 10 a game.
10 play.
Swanigan and Haas work very well together. You've already seen Swanigan's ability not just to pass, but to step out and shoot as well.
And this is where Purdue against the zone has to be more aggressive. You can't just pass the ball around the perimeter against the zone.
Tough shot for Edwards. Swanigan comes in, and Swanigan off the window. Off regulation, and the bonus is coming for Purdue. Carson Edwards, the freshman.
I still feel like Carson Edwards is 1 or 2 plays away. He makes 1 or 2 plays, he can get rolled.
Well, he's got a great defender on him in Josh Hart, and giving up some size. He has denied him well so far. Swanigan for 3. Oh, round and down it goes.
One of the toughest things to stop against a 7-footer.
There's a lot of right shoulder left hooks. Oh, throws it down. Beautiful setup. 9-0 run for Purdue. Bridges answers. Quiets down the crowd. His
feel like Villanova's comfortable in a close game. They seem very comfortable. They make big shots. But I also feel as if Purdue's had some success against this zone.
One combo you like. Edwards. And he hits. The freshmen are not blocked in his hometown
of Itasca.
Tascasita.
Gosh, man. You set me up again and I blew it.
It's in the Houston area. A great high school program there. And Pascal goes strong, gets a foul this time. Count the basket. All freshman team. Jay Wright said they recruited him hard at Villanova.
Observational as possible.
A lot of game left. Big time foul trouble for Purdue and their bigs. There's Reynolds. He's playing with 4. Haas out on him. And Reynolds finds Jenkins. Shot clock at 9. Jenkins almost flat-footed. Shoots an air ball. In transition come the Boilers. Smotherman going hard. And he's fouled and counted. Basil Smotherman
does lead the break. And great body control to avoid the direct contact, which would have tough cover.
Smotherman and Ryan Klein both serving suspensions. Klein still has 3 games remaining on a suspension. Smotherman, Hart crosses, got a lot of height on Thompson. Cannot connect though. Second opportunity here for Nova. DiVincenzo finds his man. Bridges rises up and Haas deflected that one. And look at Smotherman. He's coming our way, Johnny. Look out.
Man.
Almost a steal. Edwards gets back. That is offensive foul. Push-off. Turnovers for Purdue. And Nova leads by 1. Brunson fires it to the wing. And a 3-pointer is good in the corner by Pascal.
I'm telling you, that is just lethal. They've struggled since Villanova came out of that zone. I really do. I feel like Purdue had good success against the zone, and now they got to get back to attack.
Haas in deep. Reynolds has blocked him. Haas gets too deep that time. Remember, Reynolds,
decent job taking care of the basketball. There's some careless turnovers, but they're sharing the basketball very well. 20-plus assists. 22 assists thus far.
Pascal finishes. Good pass from Chris Jenkins. And remaining down 4.
You know, it's a great point, and it's something that people look at coaches and say, well, we'll figure it out. Foul trouble's foul troubles. You try to set rotations, and foul trouble makes it a challenge. As you see,
easy.
What in the world?
Too easy.
How do you?
Nova by 2. Here's Hart, their best player, goes to the rack, works on Hart, gets it to roll. 2:48 remaining. Pascal has 11 in the second half. Hart with 22 and a foul on Matthias. That's a handful for anyone. Points in their opener. Didn't need him much. And Hart now favorite to win the Big East. Hart, the Big East. Reynolds has played a good bit of the second half with 4 fouls. Forward Reynolds. And Haas 1 out of 2. Edwards could
call a foul on Eric Pascal right there.
Haas misses them both.
Is that a ball don't lie?
That could be a ball don't lie.
She would have said ball don't lie.
Haas has missed 3 straight free throws. And so again, Nova with a chance to add to their lead. Up 5:48 remaining. Jenkins comfortable with the ball in his hands at the end of games. Every Nova fan knows that. Hart trying to turn the corner, double team. Matthias ties him up. We have a held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Villanova. Shot clock down to 3. And Hart misses. Swanigan's got the board and a foul on Bridges. 20 game against McNeese State, and he buries the first.
You got to make the shots.
And now Swanigan with back-to-back 20-point games. Crowd is on Matthias. Turns the corner. Hart can't get it to go. Haas with the board. Chance to tie with a 3 for Purdue. Thompson thought about it. Reynolds on it, though. Now the mismatch with Swanigan looking in for Haas. He's got it in the block. And Haas pulls the Boilers within a point. Brunson comes into the wall, gets through it. Here's Bridges now. And a foul. That looks like they're going to get P.J. Thompson there. Mikal Bridges. Big one. Bridges. Calmly knocks them both down. That pushes the Villanova lead to 3. Purdue back in regulation.
You still don't need 3. Just try to get the ball back down inside. And one ties it.
Inside to Haas. Easy. Haas has been a machine, and they've set him up beautifully. Shot clock and the game clock. Villanova has not made a field goal in 4 minutes plus. Just get it in. And here's Hart. Clock's ticking. And they get it across. Brunson now on a 2-on-1 and a foul. Matthias fouls the sophomore Brunson last year. Friendly roll. And a 2-point Nova lead. Rick played for the Bulls, among others. And 2 big free throws. 8 points. Jalen Brunson delivers. See if Purdue goes for the 3 here. Shot clock is off. Inside. Haas turns. Haas gets the friendly roll. Rinse and repeat. 13 and a half left. And Jenkins calls 13 and a half. Careful long. And Brunson's got it. Here comes the foul. And Brunson, the kind of player, the kind of teammate Jalen Brunson is, the kind of leader he is now. And a big shot from 3. Possession arrow belongs to Purdue to make it a 3-point lead for Nova. Got it. Brunson, cool in the clutch. Hit a half-court prayer to tie the game at the half. Thompson kicks it. Swanigan gets the ball fake, no whistle. Rebounded Matthias in the corner for 3. It's Edwards, no good, and the ball game is over. And the Villanova Wildcats, the reigning national champs, hold fast.